What up, what up, what up? This is Keenan bringing you a Road Commander series, episode 2. Playing on COD 4. God, gonna be using the, what am I using? Probably the AK. That's what it looks like. Just wanted to talk to y'all vaguely about, Black Ops 2 and how the situations are going on that. I've been, looking up some stuff more recently. Find out some more details about it. Looks as though they are gonna have some new perks. Might be pretty interesting the way they have it set up. They're gonna have Flag Jack as the tier 1 perk. They're just kind of changing the tiers around too. They're a little bit different than they were. Ghost. They have Ghost in this one, Black Ops 2. I've read though that if you're sitting still, it doesn't work. So you have to be constantly moving, so that might even an element make it a little bit better, so you can't just camp in the corner. And also, instead of having it on like one tier, like one perk, you know, like if you wanted to be invisible, that guy was a hacker, I'm pretty sure, I don't think you can really get up there. If you want to be truly invisible, you're gonna have to have Ghost, Blind Eye, Cold-Blooded, and Hardwired, which is 4 perks instead of just the normal 2. So I don't think you're gonna be able to be like truly invisible on this one. And there's no way to do that. So that's gonna be something else that helps. So Blind Eye is a tier 1 perk. Everything's the same. Lightweight is back in this game, which I like lightweight. That's good. It is. I've heard some people talking about it. It's not the best out of all the perk ones, especially since I think they put a hardline as perk 1. To me, that's better than all these. Better than Flag Jacket, Ghost, Blind Eye, Lightweight, and that's it. I mean, I'm perk 1, so let's see how that goes. I think I've heard too that the support's not going to work the same way as it was in this one. You still have to actually be on a point streak. It doesn't carry over through deaths, but it's still going to be the same thing, and I'm sure it's still going to be really easy to get the stuff. I'm bet, like, instead of stealth bomb being at like 14, it'll probably be, you know, 9 or something, or 8 maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how they do that. I haven't really looked into it too much. Perks 2 are going to be Scavenger, Hardwire, which is supposed to be like Assassin. They got Toughness, which is Don't Flinch, which that seems like it's really bad. Don't flinch. I mean, it did help a little bit, but most of the time the lag just really cancels that out. I'm normally dead by the time that any of that stuff actually happens. Any flinching even occurs. So okay, there's Cold-Blooded, which it makes you immune to target finders, sensory grenades, and user-controlled kill streaks. The sensory grenades. What I was told was that they were like the flashbangs. When you throw the flashbangs and you have recon on, and it shows where they're at on the map. I think it's supposed to be like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard. There's Fast Hands on a perk 2, which is supposed to be like Quick Draw. So that'll be that. That seems to be okay. You're supposed to recover faster from knives. You know, you switch between your guns faster. Doesn't look like there's any sleight of hand unless that's part of it. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into this stuff too much. I was just trying to give a brief overview. Perk 3s are Engineer, Extreme Conditioning, Dexterity, Tac Mask, and Awareness. Engineer allows you to like booby trap equipment, make enemy equipment and stuff. You know, the bombs, do stuff like that. You can see their equipment. There's Extreme Conditioning, which isn't Marathon, which that kind of sucks. I mean, I like the Marathon lightweight, not the Extreme Conditioning. Means that they're not doing full-on sprint, so there's gonna be a limit on how much you can sprint. Dexterity is oh, maybe I got some stuff mixed up because it says Dexterity is recover faster from knives. So maybe Quick Draw isn't knives. Maybe it's just the switch between guns faster. And the Dexterity is also like the Marathon Pro was on Modern Warfare 2, where you climb ladders faster, you like hurdle stuff a lot faster. I thought I could throw that grenade right there. Couldn't quite get it. Tech Mask Same thing as in Black Ops. So you should be able to have Flight Jacket and Tac Mask in the same class, and probably Toughness. Which I don't know if you'd want to do that, but makes you, bulletproof for the most part. I mean, it should help you out a lot if you're gonna be, I don't know, play some game modes. It seems like everyone tries to be quick to the domination flag or something. If you're just unkillable, then that's just as good. If you're unkillable, I mean, I can be fast as shit. I can get there really fast, and I can die as soon as I get there, or I can just be bulletproof. Get there, won't die. I'm really slow, but I'll get there, and I won't die. So I mean, there's different ways to look at this stuff. And then there's awareness, which is like Sit Rep Pro. You hear footsteps louder. So that's pretty cool. That might be like super OP though. And there's probably dead silence somewhere. I probably missed it. Remember having it on there. So that'll be cool. Having to hear the footsteps louder. I haven't looked into the kill streaks as much. I will. Probably be on the next video. Some other stuff I want to talk about though. Black Ops 2. They're having zombies. Apparently, it is going to be a multiplayer game mode or something. From what I've seen. Somehow they're implementing a 4v4 system or up to 8-player co-op. Which, that is really badass to me. I like zombies. But this is crazy right here. 8 people. It's going to make the matches so much more difficult to play. But it's just going to be crazy because, I mean, just with 4 people, it's already pretty hectic. Having 8 people on there, wow, that'll be crazy. So maybe once I get that going, I'll get Black Ops 2, get the whole game going. Maybe I can do some games of zombies with y'all, just because I mean that's 8 people. That's pretty good. I still like to go back and do some private matches with y'all in COD 4, World at War. Maybe even get some other games that are a little bit older that the community's not really involved into. Just whatever. I mean, however y'all want to do that. I wouldn't mind doing some live streams. I haven't tried to live stream Call of Duty yet, but I think I'll try it eventually. I think it'd be pretty cool to do. I don't know how my connection will hold up though, because I don't have the best internet connection. I should be getting better internet though in a few months. Just gonna see how this whole commentating and gameplays and stuff work. I'm kind of a for the most part I'm a casual gamer. There for a while I was real try hard, and I used to get really upset at the game, but I don't really need any of that, so I just was more casual. I've been playing a little bit more. It's fun to me. I haven't had any issues this time. I've been winning a lot, but I haven't been super try hard or anything, and I haven't been letting this game get upset with me. This is one of the very few times you'll actually see me camping pretty hard on this game, and that's because I don't remember what my kill streak said. It's like 5 or 6 though, or 4 maybe. About to get. I mean, once you get artillery, then you're good. So that might have been what happened. And I'm using the M16, which is a camping gun. You use the M16 to camp. That is the whole purpose of this gun. Because you get first shot, you won the fight. And I'm just kind of waiting. And I'm low on bullets now. And this is what always happened with me: is I use M16, and then I would use M16, and I would run low on bullets, and then I'd have like one shot, and I wouldn't kill them all. And if the M16 was a guaranteed one burst kill, I would probably use it. But sometimes it depends on the distance, on how far away you are. I got low ammo on both guns, and I'm starting to sweat because I kind of blew that one. Okay, so I'm at 5 now, so that's pretty good. I back up, let my artillery do some work. Try and get helicopters, because you can work your way back to helicopter if you need to with just a helicopter. I've been trying to work on some of my commentary, what I say, what I do, how I do things. I think I'm going to start doing live commentaries on these videos. I'm going to see how that works. It probably won't be until the 5th episode, because I binge play this game kind of. So I'd already stored up about 5 games of playing, or 5 episodes of playing, and maybe even a little bit more than that, because I can't remember if I played again since then. But this game is pretty sweet. I like COD 4. Seems to work pretty well. Nothing in it's too bad. Even the hackers, I mean, they really don't make the game that much worse. I mean, this game is pretty fun. And if anyone wants to play with me during any of the Road to Commanders, then just let me know. I have people I can play with on Xbox Live and stuff, but you know, I'd prefer to do this solo because that's how I'm sure a lot of y'all play. And the guys that play in a group don't really need help because it's just being in a group makes you so much better anyway, as long as y'all are playing the objective. If y'all are going for kills and y'all are in a group, then yes, y'all are going to get raped. Because in objective games, what happens is a group will play, they'll spawn trap you, and you don't even get the chance to get a lot of kills. I mean, that's the whole deal. And so while we're on the subject of spawn trapping, it'd be better if I talked about it when it came up during the game, but I'll talk about it anyway. A lot of times when you're being spawn trapped, you'll spawn like close to B or something. Say you're getting spawn trapped at C, you'll spawn close to B, and you'll run to C to try and help your guys out of the spawn trap. That is not what you want to do, because you can run over there, you could die, spawn in the trap again, and you're still in the trap. You don't want to. What you want to do is you want to go take a different base, because if you that causes that guy that would just kill you over there to have to run all the way to a different base to stop you, or they're gonna have to take the base back. It'll get hectic. That's what normally happens, and that's what I always do. Is if I have A and we're getting wrecked, I'll just go take C. We don't even need base specifics. Is not a big deal in this game. For the most part, there's certain maps where you have to have certain bases, but most of the time it varies. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And I think I might do some a little bit more sniping than I have been on some of these gameplays, because a lot of people snipe anyway. They just kind of play on this game. They just have fun. They just snipe. I enjoy sniping. I'm not very good at it on this game. My connection's normally not as good enough to do some of that stuff. And I normally have to win the gun battles, and I can't really do that if I'm trying to quick scope or just normal snipe. And the sniping videos won't be as enjoyable, but y'all probably freaking gonna be sick and tired of this AK. But the thing is, you find a gun that you're good with and you level it up all the way. As soon as you're done leveling up all the way, I would probably switch just so you can get more challenge points done. I'm gonna switch to the M4 carbine after I finish the AK. The M4 is not the best gun for me because it is a fast shooting, low power gun, and I like the guns that have high power and low fire rate. It's a lot different. It bounces a lot more. It's normally just a different gun completely, even though it's mostly the same. So that is one of those things that you need to work on. And the AKs on this game are pretty good because they don't restrict your run speed very much, and I like to be a runner a lot. I like to run around the map. SMGs are good, but I just haven't found an SMG that I actually like. The AK-74U, I think I love that gun, but I don't have it unlocked yet. So as soon as I get it, I'll probably use it. And it's going to be a lot different too when I get on World at War, because I actually know all the guns already. This gun has light machine gun, or the World at War doesn't actually have assault rifles either. It just has rifles, and all of them are like semi-automatic. So that makes the game a lot different too. And I'll try not to run around with SMGs the whole time. I'll try and use some rifles, and I'm good with semi-automatics. I'm just not good with 3-round burst. And I don't think World at War had any 3-round burst. So maybe that's the whole reason I'm not very good with 3-round burst guns, is because that's what I started on. I used to play the crap out of it, and it didn't have any 3-round burst guns for me to even practice on. And that guy just owned me. Got turned on all dirty and stuff. I've had a little bit of a cold recently, so if y'all can kind of tell, I got almost every single video I've had a cough drop in my mouth. So it's kind of hard to talk if y'all been hearing that. But it's a lot better than the alternative of me coughing all video. And I kind of started to, I've been kind of delaying me doing commentaries and stuff. Just procrastinating. And it's something I really want to do. So I just decided to do it anyway. This was not going to stop me from doing it. And I'm trying to get some content out there. See if y'all enjoy it. See how this stuff goes. And I'm gonna pretty much, my schedule I'm doing right now, it's kind of a lot of videos. I'm trying to do 3 videos a day, so that's a little much. And if it starts being too much, I'm gonna lower it, whichever ones y'all are watching more probably, or it just kind of depends. I like doing commentaries, I like doing gameplays, I like these games. I'm only gonna do stuff I like to do. I'm interested in this video editing stuff, even though I'm not very good at it yet. I think it's pretty cool, and that's just something I want to work to get better at. So this is something that I thoroughly enjoy to do, and it's a lot better than the alternative, I guess, of me just, you know, I get tired of playing games sometimes, and you know, I normally have some pretty good gameplays, so I thought, you know, might as well just play the game, then do some commentaries or something. Sounds pretty fun. That G36 right there too, that's on the ground. That'll probably be one of the guns I use. I'm pretty sure that's a high power, or it's actually a pretty high fire rate too, but it'll do. My connection is normally bad, so I just trying to do that and throw. I don't even remember what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to switch to the C4. Yeah, I accidentally turned on night vision. I forgot night vision was on this game. I was like, oh crap, that's cool. And that is the definition of a camper right there. I don't even know where he's at. That is the definition of a camper right there. That's a little extreme. I'm gonna mostly be a team player. I'm gonna take bases and make sure we have the definite win. So that'll always happen. And I'm gonna win a majority of these games. I had a little bit of a rough time because I didn't know the maps at first, but I'm getting a lot better understanding of the maps. If you notice, this is Strike. This is on MW2, so I know this map. Or no, this wasn't Strike. This was what was this? Crash. So I know this map, and I can do better on it than most other maps. Some restricting things on other classes that I don't like. You know, the light machine guns make you run really slow. On this game too, and on World at War, they are by far the strongest guns though, so if you don't mind running slow, then you know that'll help you out. But things to worry about when you're carrying a light machine gun is going around your corners and stuff like that. You need to zoom in beforehand, because that'll get you. The pull-up time and the drop time to go sprinting is a lot different on that, so you have to overcompensate for that stuff. Just something to be aware of. You need to zoom in before you think you probably should, because it's a lot longer. The assault rifles, I think, is like normally 0.4, 0.5 seconds. I think the LMGs are like 0.8, 0.9 seconds. So that 0.3 seconds is actually a bullet to a bullet and a half, maybe 2 on some guns. So it's quite a big difference. You know, advantages though is it's probably the best guns on this game. It's probably, I mean, it's just strongest, shoots the fastest, doesn't have a lot of recoil. And what's funny is in real life these guns would probably actually even have less recoil, because these guns, the light machine guns, are, you know, they're big. They're like, I don't even know how much they're supposed to weigh. I'm gonna bet it's like, I'd guess like 25 to 40 pounds or so. Just a gun. So that thing is not going to bounce very much at all. I mean, that's just how it is. And that'll be a strong, it's a you know, very big advantage. These sniper rifles, you know, they're mostly one-hit kill on this game. As long as you get the chest shot. Hit detection on this game seems better on the other ones. Maybe it might not be just hit detection, but it might be in combination with lag. It seems like you can get a lot of it's weird sometimes, like you will get the hard shots on guys like in the leg, and it'll kill them, and then it looks like you almost hit them in the head, and it'll not kill them. I've always hated too the fact that they have Call of Duty has gotten rid of stuff people didn't like. And if you noticed, as soon as they gave in and got rid of Juggernaut, people have been bitching about different things. And I've never liked that. I've always thought that everything was balanced. Juggernaut sucked in this game, but it didn't ruin the game or anything. It didn't bother me that much. It's a little bit longer time, but they got to sacrifice stopping power. There's not really any difference between stopping power and having Juggernaut. And see, that's why they had to get rid of stopping power, because Juggernaut. So it just ruins it all. If they didn't have to get rid of Juggernaut, they'd still have stopping power, I guarantee it, because you'd have to have something to counter it. And that's why people never did say anything bad about stopping power before, because it was because there was Juggernaut. You had to counter it. That's why people bitched about Danger Close. Danger Close was a broken thing, though. And it wasn't that Danger Close was broken, it was that there was no counter. They had no flak jacket. And then it'd be another loss for me. So I just keep piling up the losses because all this stuff. The thing I was talking about, flak jacket, there was no blast shield was on there, but it was awful. Anyone that used blast shield didn't know it was awful. It had restraints to get rid of all your heads-up display. It was awful. I mean, that did not counter it. That crippled you more than anything. Having to deal with that crap. Oh my gosh, that was awful. You couldn't even tell really where the explosions were coming from. Even with Danger Close on, you'd still die from one shot. RPGs with Danger Close, jeez, man, they would just blow. I mean, it'd be awful. They would just blow you away. Still, it was terrible. You know, RPG with Danger Close and shooting in a room. If you're anywhere in the room, then you were dead pretty much. It was not cool at all. It really hurt the game, and I was not a fan of any of that stuff. And the one-man army made it even more broken. So them making those changes and they change it and then they make it better. They change it. They keep adjusting stuff. This Ghost thing, I really never did thought that Ghost was very overpowered. You know, people bitch about Ghost, and it makes you want to bitch about Ghost. But really, how bad was Ghost? I think that why Ghost was so bad was that stopping power and Juggernaut were not there. If stopping power would have been there, half the people wouldn't even have been using Ghost. It wouldn't have been this big deal. It wasn't a very big issue before, but with, there's limited perks now. I'm looking for this guy. I know he's in this house. I don't think he died, and I almost missed him right there in the corner, and I knew he was going to be there. That's where people always hide. It's like the most known hiding spot on this game. I started owning people with this pistol right here. It's a good pistol. All the pistols on this game seem like they are like really good. They don't have any recoil. They have great iron sights on them, and I noticed they're all spawning over there and that plane was coming in, so I moved the F out the way, and I'm jumping on the flag right here, getting the base. What are some other things they took out the game? It doesn't look like steady aim's gonna be in this game, which I think is crazy. Sleight of hand, I have no idea. It doesn't show on the perks list, either one of those. So I thought that was kind of interesting. See, there's me testing out the gun. I don't know if that one's automatic or semi-automatic. I had to double check. I'm not sure on how a lot of this stuff is gonna go. That is my trigger finger. I have a pretty fast trigger finger. I don't have a mod. I have a couple buddies that have mods, and you can tell a pretty big difference. There's it's like almost a rhythm. All of them are spaced about the same. Look at that shit. He got shot through the wall right there. Didn't die, but the bullet penetration, like I was talking about earlier, is insane on this game. I mean, there's a huge amount of bullet penetration, and I'm kind of camping a little bit because I'm pretty close to my streak, and I figured I was losing because he's looking at a window. I'm looking at everywhere, so I was losing that gun battle. So I just waited for him right there, and that's how you do that stuff. If you're gonna lose a gun battle, you might as well lose it on your terms. And that's the way I want to do that. And that grenade must have just rolled perfectly to me. See, this is one of those games where I was sniping. I did snipe a little bit. I'm not a bad sniper. I just don't do it very much. And you gotta know your situations. And see, this is one of those things I was talking about earlier too. Is they're trying to spawn trap us right there. And I just gave that guy like 4 kills because I kept running out here and trying to kill him. And I don't know how that one missed right there. But typically you don't want to run to the exact same spot and do the exact same thing. But I'm better than that guy. I'm better than both of those guys, and that's really what all I wanted to do is I wanted to kill both of them because I am better than both of them. You can beat anyone any given day, but I'm better than them. I can do that. That's the way I was looking at it. I have the skill. I can beat those guys. That's what I was going for. And see, that wasn't really a quick skill, but it's like a drag scope or something. And I can do that kind of stuff. I'm not bad at it. I knew they're coming up the stairs though, and I figure I'll wait right here. And I don't even know where he goes. I'm looking around for him, and they just get the better of me on this one. Stuff like UAV jammer wasn't a big deal in this game. You know, they started adding all these perks and kill streaks, and it made the game a lot different. That'll be the end of the game, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed.